Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're focusing on a high-impact skill, how to topspin pickleball. If you want more aggressive, controlled shots that kick forward and push opponents back, learning how to topspin pickleball is one of the best investments in your game. In this video, I'll cover grip, contact, swing path, footwork, drills, and match use so you can start applying topspin right away. First, a quick definition. Topspin means the ball rotates forward as it flies, causing it to dip and then bounce forward after it hits the court. Knowing how to topspin pickleball well allows you to hit harder shots that still land in the court and create difficult returns for your opponents. The core of topspin is the low to high brushing motion, where your paddle scrapes up across the back of the ball. Let's start with the grip. A Continental or slightly modified Eastern grip works well for most topspin shots. The grip should be relaxed but secure. If you grip too tightly, you'll lose feel and wrist mobility. Two things important for creating topspin. To topspin pickleball effectively, practice holding the paddle with medium tension and be ready to open the paddle face slightly to allow the low to high path. Body position and contact point are next. For a clean topspin, meet the ball slightly in front of your body at about waist height or a bit lower depending on the trajectory. To topspin pickleball, you want to contact the lower half of the ball and brush upward across it. Bend your knees, get under the ball when necessary, and make sure your weight transfers from your back foot to your front foot as you drive the stroke. Proper footwork sets up the contact point and powers the spin. Now the swing path. To topspin pickleball, use a compact low to high swing, keeping the paddle moving forward as it rises. Think of the paddle starting below the ball and sweeping upward and forward through contact with a smooth acceleration. Avoid big, loopy swings that create timing errors. The paddle should accelerate through the contact point, so the brushing motion creates forward rotation and forward momentum. Wrist and arm mechanics are important, but should be balanced. A small upward snap of the wrist at contact can help increase spin, but the main source of topspin is the forearm and torso rotation. Don't rely only on wrist flicks. Instead, use hip rotation and shoulder turn to drive the motion. To topspin pickleball consistently, practice initiating the shot with your hips and letting the arm follow. Drills are where you build reliable topspin. First drill, stationary, low to high reps. Stand stationary and have a partner feed slow balls to your forehand. Focus only on the brushing motion, contact point, and finishing high. Do 20 reps and observe the ball flight. It should dip and kick forward on bounce. Second drill, progressive feed drill. Start with slow feeds, then increase speed while keeping the same low to high path. Third drill, topspin to target. Place targets on the other side of the net and try to land topspin shots into those zones. Aim for deep baseline targets to push opponents back. These drills teach both spin and directional control, two essentials of how to topspin pickleball effectively. Footwork drills specifically for topspin. The step-in drill helps timing. Step into the shot and rotate your hips as you brush upward. Another useful drill is the crossover shuffle. Feed balls to your forehand while moving laterally. Force yourself to set your feet quickly and brush up. To topspin pickleball while on the move, your feet must be quick and your weight transfer deliberate. Equipment and ball considerations. Textured paddle faces and slightly firmer paddles tend to grab the ball more and can increase spin. Newer balls may show spin more clearly. But remember, equipment only enhances, it doesn't replace technique. To topspin pickleball at a high level, focus first on mechanics and drills. Then experiment with paddle surfaces to fine-tune the feel. Common mistakes and how to correct them. Mistake 1. Trying to hit through the ball rather than brushing. Fix it by focusing on the low to high path and imagining the paddle scraping the ball's back. Mistake 2. Poor contact point. Fix by stepping early and meeting the ball in front of your body. Mistake 3. Lack of hip rotation. Fix by practicing hip-led swings where your hips start the motion. Address these and you'll quickly see improvement in how to topspin pickleball. Now let's discuss match usage. Topspin is great when you want to attack short balls or create a high bouncing shot that pushes opponents back. Use topspin on approach shots to make the bounce less predictable, and on passing attempts to add margin over the net while keeping depth. Mix it into rallies sparingly at first, until you can control it under pressure. To topspin pickleball effectively in matches, choose moments when the ball is slightly higher than your ideal contact zone. That's when a low to high brush can be most productive. Progression and practice plan. Week 1. Focus on 15 minutes of stationary topspin reps and 15 minutes of slow feed progression drills. Week 2. Add on-the-move footwork drills and target placement work. Week 3. Simulate match conditions with live drills and incorporate topspin into points. Track progress by filming your sessions and noting how the ball behaves. Dipping, biting, and bouncing forward are signs you're executing the topspin correctly. Mental cues to help execute. Think low to high and brush up the back. Visualize the front of the paddle scraping the bottom portion of the ball. Simple cues like hips first help you remember to start the motion properly. Use the cue finish high to reinforce the upward follow-through that creates spin. Let's go over a mini session you can do today. Warm up with 5 minutes of shadow swings focusing on low to high path. Then do 3 sets of 20 stationary topspin reps. Next, do 3 sets of 10 progressive feed topspin shots, increasing speed each set. Finish with 10 minutes of topspin to target work, aiming deep and recording 2 serves for later review. That compact session will give you measurable improvement in a single practice. To recap, to learn how to topspin pickleball, use a Continental or modified grip with relaxed tension. Meet the ball slightly in front and low. Use a compact low to high swing driven by hip rotation. Add a small wrist snap if needed, and practice progressive drills from stationary to on the move. Prioritize technique, then optimize equipment if desired. With focused reps and match practice, your topspin will become a dependable weapon. If you found these tips helpful, please subscribe to the channel for more pickleball instruction and weekly drills. Subscribe to get notified when I post videos that will help you consistently learn how to topspin pickleball and use it effectively in matches. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, where we'll cover when to use topspin versus slice in and around the net. Remember to subscribe and practice consistently. That's how you get better. See you next time.